Previously on The Final Pitch. The first 6 entrepreneurs of day 1 make their initial pitch.
You stand as an investor. How will you look at your business? That's what I was asking you.
3 years and I get a return.
If there would be no problem, yes.
This week, the last 2 social enterprises and day 2 hopefuls face the investor judges.
My name is John Aguilar, and I'm an entrepreneur television producer based in Manila.
I've gathered 4 illustrious investors looking to fund and support the next great Filipino company. William Tiu Lim, founder of Mega Global Corporation, makers of the #1 sardines in the country, Mega Sardines. Congressman Mikey Romero, billionaire sportsman, port operator and co-founding owner of Philippines Air Asia. Michael Dargani, President and CEO of Ice Cream Inc., Philippine licensee of the well-loved global ice cream brand Baskin-Robbins. And Mark Vernon, British angel investor and founder of the blockchain-based digital currency payment platform, TagCash. Our goal is to find the best up-and-coming entrepreneurs and help take their businesses to the next level. In the end, they face the investors in the pitch of their lives. Many will try, but only a few will make it to the final pitch. The road to the final pitch begins with the initial pitch. Here, the entrepreneurs get their one shot at impressing the investor judges in the hopes of securing one of 4 slots given to each investor as their possible investees. Continuing the first day of the initial pitches is a fashion designer with an eye for aesthetics inspired by Philippine culture.
I know that you flew in 4 a.m. today from Compostela Valley.
Yes, exactly.
So you work with the IP or indigenous people?
Yes, I work with the community, the sewers and the weavers from our community in Compostela Valley Province. They are all women.
So all the best. You're up next. Good luck.
I am Che Aranjuez, a fashion designer. I am asking for 6 million in exchange for 10% equity. I am into designing and producing fabrics inspired by Philippine heritage, culture, and identity. These fabrics are targeted for the Filipino apparel brands, for the fashion exporters, and for the global market. Then I discovered the potential of the women in my community. So I invited them, trained them, and then they became my workers and my sewers for my apparel manufacturing business. For the past years, I am collaborating with the Department of Trade and Industry Region 11, Department of Science and Technology in our province, the local government unit of Monte Vista, the provincial government unit of Compostela Valley Province, and of course, the House of Icons, Lady K Production in London, United Kingdom. This is local fashion, global lifestyle, universal connection.
Where are you planning to get your revenues from? And how much percent will go to profit?
There's a 36% ROI. For the first 2 months of the operation, we'll do the marketing and of course the production. We estimated for a conservative estimate of the 3 brands, the For Me, Pen Shop, and Bench as the local brands.
So your whole business model is based on supplying these big brand chains
Yes.
with a valuation of 60 million.
6 million.
No, but you said 10%. 10%.
The valuation of the company
So
is
your
60.
valuation of the company is 60 million.
Yes.
What is your backing based on that?
I have that value proposition that these are distinctly Filipino designs and they cannot find this anywhere in the world.
There's no purchase order to that or
Not yet.
anything
Not
based
yet.
on the sales? Nothing.
Not yet.
I like the design of your dress. Are you the one designing that?
Yes, I'm the one designing this. This is
Okay.
a hand-woven fabric from Maguindanao.
Okay.
So I made it like a barong dress, and that one is like a corporate dress also.
So you're going to make me one? Gold and black like that?
Yes.
Why you only?
No one else wears
Oh,
barongs.
we will make clothes for you.
I recall you saying there was a 36% return on investment. Where did you come up with that figure?
In the year 1, there is a loss of 59,000, but in the year 2, we will have a markup of 50% as against to the 30% markup in the first year. So there is a net income of 2.1.
So the company will make 2.1 million.
2.1 is 10% of that. That's going to take a long time, man.
With
But
10% equity,
that's 60 million
Yeah.
capital.
6
That's
million.
why
Yours
So
is 10%.
your return on the 6 million would be 210,000 pesos, assuming that those hits, that is hit.
It might take a while.
Long way to go.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Nice
you.
design,
Nice meeting
nice
you.
design.
Thank you.
Good.
After the presentation, it was not a 100% assurance that I can get the investment. But the great thing there is I was able to give the best of me.
She hasn't been able to really explain how she's gonna make
money.
monetize that, or how much of percent of her revenues will be coming from the higher end products.
Closing out the first day of the initial pitch is a returning entrepreneur ready to take his second chance with his unique urban farming enterprise.
So, Robbie, you're actually the first return contestant on the show. We had you for season 1, but you did not make it. So what's so different with what you have now?
A lot has been changed. When we started out, it was Barangay Aquaponics. Now, we're called Uproot Urban Farms, but still the vision stays the same. We want to uplift the communities out of hunger and poverty.
So it's your turn. This is your second chance. So Robbie, make it count.
Thank you, sir. It's great to be here. I'm Robbie. Over the past 2 years, Uproot has designed and built urban farming systems powered by fish poop such as these. And Uproot makes money through the selling of individual aquaponic systems. Uproot grows a full range of high-valued plants such as lettuce, microgreens, and spinach and kale, as well as aquatic animals like tilapia, catfish, eel, and even tiger prawns. So for our value proposition, make fresh, quality, high-end produce available to everyone, whether rich or poor, lower food miles since we are growing in urban setting, and actually lower the logistic costs of businesses. So we're Uproot, and we believe that the future of food will grow in local communities across the world. Thank you very much.
So Robbie, how much are you asking for?
5 million pesos in funds,
5 million for how many percent?
20%.
So my question on this, this is my hobby. So why are you using fish? You don't need to.
For that question, I would like to bring our new employee, Dustin, the fish guy.
The fish guy.
Oh, the fish guy. Oh, it'd be interesting. So you're the fish guy, then I have a lot of questions for you. Okay, anyway, can you answer questions from Mark?
Okay, basically with fish, it's we're not using chemicals. So basically, the produce like the vegetables, it's all organic. So that's what we're trying to promote. Basically, healthy living.
And what are your sales like now?
In terms of the greens, we're currently growing at 100 kilos per month. 100 kilos is around 400 pesos. We sell it at 60 pesos is per head. Our main business is really selling the system, sir.
You said that your business is to set up yourself and sell the products.
We figure that in order for us to scale up, we also need to sell the produce.
What would you say is your main business model?
Production.
Production.
But you said before it was producing and selling the units, not production. Are you going to make money by selling lots of lettuce, or are you going to make money by selling lots of equipment that let other people grow their own lettuce?
Sell the system.
Okay. So can I take a look at the unit?
I hope you have fish inside.
I just think there's more money in microgreens,
Yeah.
where you grow it in 7 to 10 days, and they need
vegetable in my teeth. Thanks to you.
30 days. But the microgreens, you get like 5 to 10 times much more profit.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, thanks,
Come on,
guys.
have-
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's job well done. Okay.
Nice meeting you guys.
You.
So hopefully they do get the message that sustainable food and the future of growing food will be done in local communities.
We have 8 features.
Yeah, actually, I'm very interested in a few of them. I like that there was a lot of issues addressed by the various companies.
It's nice to see that people are thinking about, just businesses that can benefit more than just themselves. It's important for us as well, like with our businesses, to look for ways to give back to and benefit society.
Milka?
I guess it's really great to see, a lot of young entrepreneurs also a while ago thinking about reaching those who cannot be reached.
Well, tomorrow I think you will be dealing mostly on SME.
Yes.
And I hope they would be having food so that we could have some sampling. Would you like that?
Not just greens.
Up next on the final pitch.
Welcome to day 2 of the initial pitches.
Magaling talaga Pilipino, no?
Yeah.
It's also a little bit misleading to the investors. How do you arrive at that?
Hello, investors. Welcome to day 2 of the initial pitches. So today's pitches are all about SMEs, or small medium enterprises. And joining you today as a guest judge is someone who is very familiar with the SME landscape. She is the Vice President of the Business Banking Group of the Bank of the Philippine Islands, Ms. Jessie Cruz.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Jessie.
Hi, Jessie.
Glad to be here.
So Jessie, what do you think is the best kind of SME at this point in time for the final pitch?
We're looking at those who are very innovative, those who have a differentiator in this very competitive market. We're looking at that.
I'm hoping that you give them a chance because they have very exciting businesses and I can't wait for you to see them.
It's good.
First to pitch for the batch of SMEs is a food on-demand service based in Bacolod City.
So RG, one thing that I know with you is that you did not finish college, right?
Yes, I did not finish college because I think I knew from day one that I was going to be an entrepreneur. Neither did I like having to work for anyone to do something that I didn't like.
You really idolize Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerbergs of the world.
These guys are really, really very good teachers, actually.
Good luck, man.
Thank you, John. Good morning, investors.
Good morning.
I'm RG Muico. I'm the CEO and founder of One Ride. We are asking for 40 million pesos in exchange for 15% equity. Right now, I assume you're currently hungry. Let's say you're not in Metro Manila. You want to have food delivered because you're very busy. Say hello to One Ride. Let me give you the food that you have been asking for because you've been hungry.
How do you know?
Ooh. Bizcocho.
We are a food delivery platform that's actually not an app, but we're a messenger chatbot that would enable us to acquire more customers without needing to install an app. We started One Ride back in October 2017 when it was just me and my brother and just one rider to help us out. We only delivered 2 food deliveries a day. So we grew to 40 people after 6 months. We want to expand to 10 highly urbanized cities outside Metro Manila, and we want to be the first to market there. We've had over 33 million in gross revenue. Our revenue model is pretty upfront and straight. We just get 30% from the delivery fee and 10% from the restaurant commission. We want you to ride this journey with us, and success is just one ride away. Thank you.
Good presentation. When you say from the delivery fees, what do you mean by that?
30% goes to us, 70% goes to the riders.
What happens when some of the big companies move in doing express deliveries?
We strategically acquired the top restaurants and made an exclusivity deal with them. Right now we have over 50 restaurants, the top 50 restaurants in the city.
Are you currently profitable?
We're currently profitable.
Your rider commission at 70%?
Yes.
Isn't that very high?
If you compare that to the average...
I actually want to be a rider instead if I'm going to earn that much.
You're too glam for that, Milka.
That involves 30-something riders. So if you divide it actually and compare it to the daily wage of the riders...
Oh, so you pay daily.
Yeah.
What's the average monthly salary for a rider down in the
10,000 pesos a month.
How did you come up with the 33 million figure? Because if your resto commission is about 100,000, your delivery fee is about 280, that's 380, say 400,000 a month. That would be under 5 million a year.
So that's 10%, right? For all the restaurants.
So the revenue that you were referring to was the restaurant revenue, not your revenue.
Yes.
So your
revenue is actually closer to 5 million.
Yes, but they purchased it through us. So it's a purchase made through the platform.
It's also a little bit misleading to the investors when you say.
That's why I was wondering.
Yeah, how do you arrive at that?
You know, being the first mover in a city is really important, and I think that this is a great idea. Good job.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, and thanks for the food.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it.
Are you from Bacolod?
Yes, I'm from Bacolod.
Okay, thank you very much.
I think I would like to work with Milka Romero because she's in the restaurant business as well. She knows how it works, and at the same time, Mark Bernard. I think the part where we're going to automate the cash flow of the business without having to go through cash.
You know why I'm interested in this? Well, we do 150 million.
Okay.
Multiplied by 10 cities, that's 1.5 billion pesos moving around in my ecosystem, where we can make the interest on it, which is more than 40 million. So it's quite an easy investment just on that.
How about delivery of Baskin Robbins in terms of the ice cream services? How would that be?
That's more challenging, of course. So nobody is really catering to, you know, the cold chain on the supply side, right, on the delivery side. So
Well, I'm already doing. I've got a little startup doing electric bike delivery. So yeah.
Okay.
We can talk.
You have something for everything I want to do. You have every solution.
I'm a serial entrepreneur. What
Use
can
my
I say?
app. Use my electric bikes.
That's a real entrepreneur.
Yeah, seriously, you're pitching us.
Hustling.
Next to pitch is a Filipino entrepreneur based in Vietnam with an app-based solution that addresses organizational performance and employee engagement.
So you're based in Ho Chi Minh?
Yeah.
But you were born and raised here in the Philippines.
In an island in Bicol region called Masbate. Back in 2009, when I first graduated, I had an opportunity to work for a real estate firm in Ho Chi Minh City. There was a booming tech industry back then. So there were doors open for marketing for digital companies, and that's when I started engaging in digital business.
You know, you look like you've been thriving, you know, with whatever you've been doing. So I hope that you are successful here today.
I really hope so. Thank you.
You're up next.
Thank you. Good morning, judges. I'm Paul Espinas. Today, I'm here on behalf of my 16 teammates. We're all based in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, and we have one common vision. That is to use innovation and technology to improve the well-being of people in our offices. We're seeking $800,000 in further investments. We already have $300,000 in commitment, and we're just looking for an additional $500,000 for 10% equity. Around the world, there's around 70% of employees are disengaged. This is costing companies $550 billion in lost productivity every year. Why are people disengaged? Millennials want to know how they contribute in their team or the company. A lot of companies, they have sales incentives program, but how about the legal team? Millennials like to be rewarded right away. We want to enable millennials to choose what type of rewards they want. We created a mobile app called App. We're combining 4 major factors to create this app. First is a goal-setting system called OKR, which stands for Objective Key Result. We infuse it with gamification. We enable real-time rewards, data, and HR analytics. Currently, we have around 4 million pesos in revenue, 7 paying clients. We are hoping that with the funding we're raising this time, we're able to break even by Q3 of 2020.
Well, I can't download it, so can you show me?
Sure, sir. So this is my real target for my team for December. If you click on it, it's assigned to one person, for example. And I already achieved badges as points, then I can go to the shop and I can choose the category of rewards I like.
You're running them on blockchain or no, nothing like that?
So far, we're using serverless infrastructure. It's called Firebase by Google.
I know Firebase. Yeah.
Right.
Question on the gaming. Why would I want my employees to play games?
People who play game, number one, they have a sense of community. Because in a game, to finish a task, you need to work together. That's one.
Game playing.
So sort of like, kind of like competing against each other? Is that what it is?
So you don't put like Plants vs. Zombies there?
No.
You know, it is a little bit confusing. I thought that they're going to be like, you know, playing games. No. I'm like, wow, that'll really keep them engaged, right? On the game.
That will lose their attention.
Magaling talaga Pilipino, no?
Yeah. Yeah. Galing. Thank you.
Thank you. I think what I really remember is the final comment from one of the judges when he said, "Galing talaga ng Filipino," which means a lot for me.
I'm obviously interested in this because I'm into rewards and you know, on the assets. So that's actually given me quite a few ideas already.
Is he going to regret coming on here?
No, he could help, no? Because
should I do it myself or should I buy the company?
Buy into it.
Yeah.
Because those rewards can immediately be available in our wallet and we can make use of them.
Up next on the final pitch.
I have a production company which powers the production of our online classes.
Is that really the best production outfit?
You can charge as much as you want to your company where you're making money, so it's conflict.
I would like to make a proposal, so...
I love it.
Our next entrepreneur believes that self-learning is more effective than traditional learning. especially for creative professionals like himself.
Hello, John.
Hello, John.
Nice name.
Nice name as well.
Okay, so you're video director. We have cameras right here. You're about to go in now. If you were to direct me, what should I say to you?
John, I'm 100% sure that you're moving on to the next round and that you will get funded.
Okay, so John, I am 100% sure you will move on to the next round. You will get funded. Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Break a leg.
My name is Jaggy Gangat. I am the founder of Ali Creative Learning, an online educational platform for creative professionals. We combine education and mass media and serve it to a lot of professionals out there. We are seeking 9 million pesos in exchange of 15% of our company. So imagine everything that you know about your current profession and expertise right now and sharing it to the world who needs it the most. We provide a goal-based roadmap where we help our users to achieve their goals and objectives. To join, users simply need to log on to alicreativelearning.com to sign up for free or purchase a paid plan where they can explore more than 350 of our current lecture videos. Our subscription plan ranges from 1,400 to 10,000 pesos per year, making it very affordable. Anyone can access. With your help, I am hoping that I'd like you to be a part of that mission. Thank you so much.
So thank you for that presentation. Are you currently in full-time with this company?
Yes, I am.
So you don't have your production company anymore?
I have a production company which powers the production of our online classes.
Are you open to a larger share?
Equity share.
For me, if I gave you access to 100,000 tutorial videos on IT, creative stuff, yeah?
I'm open to it, definitely. It's negotiable.
Since the other business is making money, why not incorporate into one package those money making into one company so that at least when you do some videos, you don't have to source out.
So are you open to combining the two or not?
I am definitely open, but under stricter terms, because
Stricter meaning more expensive, or?
Do you
Potentially.
have other partners in the other company?
Yes.
So with this company, are you going to charge the other company for production fees and stuff?
Somewhat like that, yes.
That should be the case if they're very different.
Yeah, well, you got to. That's going to be.
That, as a conflict of interest,
Yeah, right.
because I mean, is that really the best production outfit, right?
You can charge whatever you want. One, if it's other people's money, you can charge as much as you want to your company where you're making money. So it's conflict.
It's just a matter of really working together to make it happen.
This company's got to have its own production unit.
Yes.
That's the only way I would invest in it.
It has already. Look forward to seeing you again soon. If not with the funding, at least yung guidance, mentoring, network, potential opportunities, especially with Mr. Mark Bernal, who has his own online learning.
I thought it was all one until I got to that point. I'm really interested, and then suddenly, okay, that's
Right.
That's good for us to ask questions.
Yeah.
You get to dig deeper into the
Yeah.
company and how they're structured.
Moral of the story is never say you're really interested, even if you're really interested.
That's negotiation.
Negotiation 101.
I'm a beginner in business.
Next to present his initial pitch is an architect looking to build his own niche in the wedding industry market.
You've been an architect for 18 years.
Yes, most of my career is spent in the corporate world. I was the chief Imagineer for Victoria Court. We were responsible for creating super thematic rooms like the Moulin Rouge and the Venice Suite.
Yeah, Oval Office as well.
Yes,
Yeah, I've
that's
never
one of our projects.
never been to any of those. Okay, but today you're pitching something that's entirely different. It's not related to architecture.
Yes,
You're pitching.
I'm pitching about the wedding industry because it's a passion that has been sidelined for years.
Okay, so FYI, 2 of our judges are still single.
Wow.
So they might be interested in what you have to offer.
Right.
So good luck.
Thank you, thank you. Hello investors, my name is Omar and I'm the founder and developer of Bride Guide. We would like to ask for a 6 million investment.
6 million for 40% equity.
I spent most of my career as the chief Imagineer of Victoria Court, a drive-in motel. And now, with your help, I would like to be an entrepreneur and hopefully called the Bride Guy. The Philippines is a multi-billion peso industry. In 2017 alone, there are 434,902 couples who got married. So just imagine a website wherein you can conveniently search for suppliers, shop our products, but on the same time save on your wedding day. Since it's location-based, you do away with the out-of-town fees. So my business model is we would take 10% commission of every successful transaction to a maximum of 5,000 pesos. I think a couple would be uncomfortable to transact 100,000 online. Or if we target just 10% of the existing markets, that's 150 million. I would like to make a proposal, so
I love it.
will you please invest on Bride Guide?
Omar, very nice. No? And I wish that we could have that service maybe 40 years ago.
Yeah.
You got married 4 years ago? 40.
You're not married yet, right?
No, I'm not.
And what's good with this?
That was actually my first proposal.
Yeah. No.
Oh, no,
I like the ring.
There are 5 rings. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is
hand-poured soy candles. It's one of the items being sold. I'm selling around 65 products, so it's relatively new. It's just around February.
So how's your financials?
Bad, because this is just me. Admittedly, since I don't have the capital to really push the market.
A lot of my friends my age, 26 and up, are already getting married, and you know they have all these sites and apps, but you know you should really have a niche. Is it budgeted? Is it a premium, or package it in a nice way?
In your presentation, you said that your fee is a 10% commission or a maximum of 5,000 pesos. Why would you cap it? I mean, if they spend more, you seem like a really nice guy, but you're being a little too nice, you know, like charge them.
Omar, you're in business.
Yeah.
You're not in charity.
Thank you so much.
The insights that the judges offered me, they were very helpful, and it made me think a lot about the business model as well and how to monetize the business.
To me, he comes across as a really nice, really passionate guy. I think he'd be a great guy to work with. But he needs direction. He needs guidance and mentorship. You know,
he needs to be told not to be so nice.
Yeah, well, that too.
He's so nice.
I'm trying to say it in a nice way.
We will get him. We will get him as the coordinator.
Yeah.
Next time on The Final Pitch. The second day of the initial pitch continues. And the third day commences, featuring the biggest asks of the season.
Hi judges and rock stars. I'm seeking $300,000 for an equity of 15%.
I'm here asking for $1 million for 10% equity. Give me a day or two, I can give you the whole proposal.
If we wait for a few more days, this might be your final pitch.